We've made a list of abandoned exclusives, and we're going to determine which ones we think they should start up again or ones they should leave dead.
And the first on the list is a game that I never played, Sorcery.
Sorcery now, they shouldn't bring back. Sony recently with gimmicks have failed every time they've tried a new gimmick.
What the definition of insanity is.
The VR2 has been a massive failure.
Alright, next is a franchise that's been around a while, and that is the Uncharted series.
The only thing they need to do is make a PS5 port of the Vita game.
But you've played it though, right?
And I enjoyed it on the Vita as well.
So why do they need to bring it back?
So more people can play it. It's actually a good game. About 100 people had a Vita.
Get your ass out and buy a Vita and buy Uncharted Golden Abyss. Alright, next on the list is Sly Cooper.
I think the Sly franchise definitely needs to come back. Modern gaming on non-Nintendo consoles is so lacking in 3D platformers.
With the way Sly looks, it's the hard, cel-shaded graphics. I think it still looks fine going back to play the PS2 ones.
I think they could expand it, personally.
Alright, so next on the list we have another gimmick game, Buzz.
See, this one worked really well because the controllers were really cheap for a 4-pack, weren't they? And you could get the whole family involved and loads of iterations.
There was a time and a place for Buzz, and I think it's
gone.
It would have to be a large multiplayer game. Be like basically like a big game show of like 90 odd people.
So we're talking Fall Guys, but Buzz. I think that would be something that would sell. Next on the list, a Guerrilla Games classic, Killzone.
Killzone, yeah. Killzone's a yes. The world that the game's set in is so interesting. There's enough gaps left by the mainline stories that I would want to explore. Like, I played the one on Vita, played Mercenary on Vita, and I played Liberation.
He's a brave man.
As well, which I really like Liberation.
You serious?
The design of the Hellgas is so cool. That alone's worth another game.
Yeah.
Like, you can't leave Shadowfall as the last mainline game.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Alright, on to the next game. Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper is just stupid and it's brilliant. Parappa the Rapper 2 was so fun. Stupid original songs and the story's ridiculous. I think the second one's about the spaghetti monsters taking over the world. Alright. That's a yes.
Why are you gay?
We're going to a game that killed an entire studio, and that is Drive Club.
Drive Club. Drive Club's a disappointment.
But it had really good weather effects. For every driver that only cared about rain particles splashing on glass.
Drive Club, though, no. The PlayStation has Gran Turismo.
Next on the list is the Little Big Planet series.
Oh.
With how poor the third one was, in that Media Molecules obviously moved on. I think they could do a Little Big Planet in the future.
With Little Big Planet, what I would do is I'd re-release 1, 2, PSP, Vita as a package. Then that would be the end of the franchise.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Next is Sony's answer to Mario Kart, Mod Nation Racers.
I would love if Mod Nation Racers came out. Genuinely, I would love it.
I remember the turning was actually pretty good.
Yeah, the driving was really fun. Out of my friends at school, everyone was a 360. Like
everyone was
geometry. And it's like, if that came out nowadays, where most of my friends now have PlayStation 5s, it'd be really fun just to jump on and mess about with.
Next on the list, I'm quite sad that there isn't a sequel, The Order 1886.
The biggest drawback of it was short. It was really, really short gameplay-wise. All it takes is to redo Order and make it 3 hours longer, gameplay-wise.
Yeah, but not a redo. I would rather...
So no one played The Order.
Yeah, but then... Alright, then a reboot. And just tell a different story, but in that universe. I definitely think there's potential there. And the whole Tesla weaponry, I thought was pretty cool.
Imagine a really sexy particle effect heavy game, like the Order was, but better.
Yeah,
More particles, more electricity. Like, that'd be quite, like, I'm a sucker for a nice looking, decent playing game. And if, like, the Order could come out and be that, so I'd say yeah.
Next, the Heavenly Sword.
All it needs is a trophy patch.
Trophy patch!
Trophy patch. Like, it's apparently it holds up from what you've said about it. I don't believe that statement at all.
Trophy patch.
Is
that like a yes or a no?
That's a no.
Alright, Wipeout.
That's a yes. I think the feeling of speed you get is exceptional.
Yeah.
I want to feel faster. I want to feel it in 4K. So that's 4K and fast.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Sony thought it'd be a great idea to copy Nintendo Smash Bros. By making PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Sony's got so many more new characters that could add to it. Expand the roster.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Aloy fighting Fat Princess.
I'd love to see it.
It's not fair. Why did you give me this disease?
Alright, next on the list, Motorstorm.
Yes, that needs to come back. I know the studio's dead.
Reduced to atoms.
Even if it's just a nice, prettier port of Pacific Rift.
And sometimes you just want to load everyone up in buses, and you being a bike and just see if you can scramble to the end, you know. And I think a part of just the ability to play Pacific Rift.
Because you can play Apocalypse.
You can play Apocalypse, which is a massive shame because
it's the worst of the three.
Next on the list is Infamous.
And you can make Cole look nicer.
Not one part of me wanted me to finish or even play Second Son. I never touched Second Son. I know you're a particle man.
Oh, I platinum Second Son. I'm not platinum First Light. But 2, like you were saying, 2 is exceptional.
Sony are probably like, no, you're not stepping on Insomniac's toes because they're making licensed Marvel games. You know, is there space for a superhero game now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Cole McGrath is cool. And morality in games is always cool.
I would have gone with you to the end.
Does the number 256 ring any bells? Does it?
How many concurrent players
We're talking
on this baby?
We're talking about Mag.
Mag.
Mag. The cover alone looks like it's been made by AI.
Before AI was really a thing.
Yeah. First person shooter. It was dreadful.
Well, it was an online only game. Way too early for an online only game, wasn't it?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Mag was competing with COD and Battlefield. It just couldn't.
Alright, next on the list is Last of Us.
See, I would love a Last of Us. I love the world. I love a lot of it. I wouldn't want to carry on the story of Ellie. I'd like to see the development of the area you're in at the start of Last of Us 1. Like, how do the army create safe zones for people to live in? How do they establish, we need to start burning corpses? I want the game to start where you're shooting Joel's daughter.
Alright.
And then you're playing as the military.
That's right.
I'm the guy.
Imagine how messed up the start would be. The first thing is shooting Joel and his kids.
Yeah, and then that's your life now.
And then you're just a cog in a machine.
2 days ago you were in basic training.
Yeah.
Alright, next on the list is Invisimals. We're going Invisibles. Alright, we're sticking with Naughty Dog for the final game. Yeah. Is there space for a new Jak and Daxter?
No.
Go forward. Only forward.
No.
It's a world that Jak is the story, following him is the world. You've got all of them available, and still you can play all of them on the PS5. Even Last Frontier, which isn't Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do anything else. Even Daxter you can play. Thank you for listening to us, and as always, we'll see you next time.